Okay, coffee, content and cake club this week. The topic is bravery. It's a word that's bandied around in advertising, in content creation especially. And it's inspired by an article that we read on Brand Republic. This talks about the merits of being honest, being brave and trying to provide great content for your audience. As content creators, we know that the impacts of this attitude of bravery can be either amazing or devastating. So we're gonna discuss that.
It mentions in one of the brand marketing articles that they admire what Lidl's done, and I really agree with that. Lidl's come on leaps and bounds in the last couple of years through their brand because they have been so honest. They're honest about their products and they're really upfront about their low prices, and it's really worked for them because now lots of the other supermarkets are worried.
I wrote a blog recently, I think it was in August, about Greggs when they came across a crisis. Basically, someone had gone into Google, changed their profile, so it said Greggs providing shit to scum for over 70 years. And obviously, panic stations, everyone was picking up on it on social media. Instead of just putting out corporate tweets and saying, we're sorry, we're fixing this, they decided to play along with the joke. So they started saying stuff like, oh, it's actually 75 years, get it right, and started bribing Google, tweeting Google with pictures of donuts, trying to persuade them to fix it. And it ended up being a really good sort of promotion for them. They came out of it looking really good, lots of interaction, and they kept their audience. Whereas, that could have easily turned into a negative for the brand.
The consideration from my point of view is platform and audience. If you know your platform and you know your audience, you can certainly succeed in being brave and being almost slightly reckless. Two good examples of that are Greggs, as you mentioned. They could only act that way because of social media, and that's why it worked. Now, another good example is Tesco, the way that they talk to people and interact with people on Facebook. It's very much a kind of banter, which works tremendously, and I think that's quite brave. But in terms of content, it's a fine balance, and I think there's numerous examples that we'll probably list below of where it's gone wrong, and we'll also put some below as well that show where it's gone very right. Right, thanks for watching. That's this week's Coffee, Content and Cake Club. If you've got any thoughts or examples of good and bad brave content, then please share it with us and we'll engage with you there.